washed my coffee cup right before I started to do this vlog. And I went twice around there, and the reason I did it second time, I didn't know if I pointed it right or not. I won't know until I review this. I don't ever edit these, I just do them, and what you see is what you get. Wanted to show my picture of Abraham Lincoln and myself shaking hands in the pie shop that my friend Jerry owns. Really nothing special on the vlog today. It's Sunday, September 13th. My wife's in a much better mood and feeling better, and for that I'm very grateful. She deserves all the good that can possibly take place for her. The COVID-19 numbers have not come out yet today. I'm not even going to bring that up. Just a lot that probably needs to be done today and probably won't be done today by me. I'm most likely going to do this vlog, then do the podcast, and then the rest of the day I'm just going to spend time with my sweetheart. My three oldest sons are at work. My youngest son's at home probably. He's off Sundays and Mondays. And just trying to get by is the best way to describe it. There's a lot of tension out there. A lot of folks they're worried. I understand all that. I really do. I worry sometimes too, you know. Usually not for myself. It's usually others that I love and care about. And that is the truth of that matter. Now I'm in my dingy little office. A friend of mine, Monty Jones, texted me on Facebook, what size window do I need? I don't know. We've not actually seen where that would come out at on the other side of that wall. What I probably need to do is take everything off that wall, get an extra long drill bit, and drill through the wall so I can see where it would be in here. What I actually want to do is go to like Lowe's and buy me a sliding window like you'd have, that we have in our home, that slides side to side, has a screen on it. That would be so cool. And that way I could see out anytime I wanted to. Granted, I would see the chicken coop or the chicken yard, but it's better than not seeing anything. I can open that door right there to my left, and I can see out into our parking lot next to, in front of our house and next to my building. Now, I would, if you would at all possibly do it, down there in the left corner is a button that says subscribe. If you watch the channel and aren't subscribed, please subscribe. I'd just like to get an accurate number of who all watches. And I've got 15 subscribers. I'd like to have 1,500 subscribers, or 150 or 30, but more than what I got. I have no delusions that I'll ever make any money off this channel. I'm not that interesting a guy. I have friends that watch. My friend Chris Kimball, he posted on the last video in the comments section that the gun I call Stubby looks like a British Bulldog that a lot of gunfighters carried as a backup gun, and that's true. A lot of them did, but it's not a Bulldog. It It's got a lot of special characteristics to it that I won't show on the program, on the channel. I can tell you about them. The cylinder spins either way, right or left, but you pull that hammer back and it locks into right above a bullet. Also, if you squeeze it double action, it pulls up and it locks right into a bullet. There really is no slack, no sloppiness in it. It appears that it is until you fire it. They were designed that way. They were also designed with double bluing on the interior. What I mean by that is, right now it's basically just gunmetal gray on the outside. I do need to re-blue it someday, but on the inside you take the side plate off. There's no rust. It is blued. They did that so that if a British secret agent or secret service, the equivalent of it, working for the King and Queen of England, if he had to go into the water, the gun would still fire. I also want to show you the difference between something. Okay, the one with the silver shell, that is a 38 short. The one that's brass, that is a 38-40. They are different. I've got some of both. I didn't clarify that before. The 38 short's actually taller than the 38-40, but the 38-40, the powder casing is bigger. It has more powder. The best way to appreciate that, let me get a sip, is the difference between a 45 semi-auto 1911. The ammo it uses, they're much shorter than a 45 long Colt. Same amount of powder, shorter casing, and a differently designed casing so that it would work in the semi-automatic handgun. They originally came out holding 7 rounds if you put one in the barrel. I think that's right. It might have been, yeah, it was 6 in the magazine and 1 in the barrel. I used to have one of those guns. I'm not sure I'd ever want another one. I really don't like semi-auto handguns, and I gave the reason for that. And I have friends that absolutely love them. My adopted son Dale, that's all he carries. He does have, I think, a 357 wheel gun, but he doesn't carry it. He carries a Glock 40. When he retired from the state of Oklahoma, he was in charge of the Oklahoma State Veterinarian Commission. He was their head investigator and in charge of the investigative unit. And they gave him a presentation, Glock, along with his badge and a bunch of other stuff. Dale has it hanging in his home. It's real neat. I think it's a real neat deal. He's got a lot to be proud of. He really does. And beginning tomorrow, he and my 3 oldest sons, they begin some really massive work up behind Turner Falls Park. And eventually, hopefully, they will build a lake up there that they'll call Arbuckle Mountain Lake. And it will be a fairly large lake. The dam would have to be massive, but they've got so much to do, and that park has been neglected for so long that they're short-handed. COVID-19 has disrupted everything, and that brings me to the gist, I guess, of the message today. I read an article on Drudge Report about a guy that was a waiter in Florida. He's 43 years old, been waiting tables since he was young, and made enough money that he could keep his car going, afford a small apartment that he shared with some friends and had food to eat, and now he's living in a tent. Folks, that is where we're headed. So tomorrow I will try to give some sound advice on different subjects in that area. I'm only one guy, but I'm one guy that's got a world of experience dealing with things most people wouldn't even believe. And I've been there, done that. I understand pain. I understand heartbreak. I understand depression. I understand it all because I've been right there. And you have my thoughts and my prayers and my love. I do love you. Okay, that's it for today. And as Pawpaw says, always be kind.